I have this knowledge that people outside of my classroom are dying for, right? Like people with back pain, people with shoulder problems. I have friends approaching me casually all the time. Like we have a lot of information that is extremely valuable. And if you can speak about it eloquently, if you can talk about shoulder dysfunction eloquently, and not just give the standard things that maybe you learned in school, but show some nuance and talk about the merging of neurology and or musculoskeletal, right, which seems to be happening more and more all the time, or neurologic PT and musculoskeletal PT, and talk about chronic pain in a nuanced way. You can make your own market, you can demonstrate value, but you have to go out and do the work, you know? And
Definitely.
I think it's a very comfortable pattern for a PT to get a job with a private practice. Someone else handles the insurance. Your patients all come to you. It wasn't hard for you to get a job. And you have 10, 15, 20 patients on your schedule, regardless of the marketing or the value that you add externally. And you just go through and you treat those patients. And it's hard for people to practice outside of that nurturing environment because then they're in the jungle and they're fighting and they're competing with personal trainers who sometimes encroach on our practice, or athletic trainers where there's a practice where there's one PT and 5 ATCs, or chiropractors who are going out and doing talks. I think we're getting a lot better at that, and I'm really encouraged to hear about what you're doing, Adrian. But I think there's still too many people who look to graduate and just treat patients.